by the Committee of Justice and Legal Affairs Committee. Any other business here is sideshows, Madam Speaker. You don't get employment in Kenya because of the community you belong to. You get job on merit. You get a job because you are qualified. You get a job because you can do it, Madam Speaker. You get a job because you are the right person to do that job, Madam Speaker. There were applicants that applied for this job. There were many. It was not only one person. There was a short list. There was a process that was followed. And the process, the job application was open to all Kenyans, Madam Speaker. And many Kenyans applied. And in their own wisdom, the recruiting people decided to shortlist and came up with his name and sent it to the president, and the president sent it to parliament for vetting. And what we are doing is the process of vetting, Madam Speaker. So the issue here we are looking at is the suitability of the person. And the person is suitable, Madam Speaker, because from the report of the committee, it's very clear that this is a veteran investigator, Madam Speaker. Is somebody who has spent all his life in doing this job of investigating people, in looking at corruption cases, criminal cases, and all kinds of things, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, let us not derail. Let us not, dismiss merit just because of, ethnic, profiling and ethnic, sensationalization, Madam Speaker. We know in this country there are offices that have been occupied before by communities, people from the same community who are basically next to each other. Some of them from the same villages, Madam Speaker. And nobody complained. People said if they are qualified, let them do the job. What we are interested in is the qualification of the person, not where he comes from majorly. Because, Madam Speaker, we can only have one CEO. If there were 8 CEOs, then we can say, give every region one person. But, Madam Speaker, this is just one office. It must be occupied by one person at certain time for a period of 6 years. And for those people who are opposed to him because he wants, or within the course of duty, he testified against you, that is the nature of the game. That is his work. There is nothing we can do. When we were dismissing the former deputy president, he testified, Madam Speaker. Why? Because he was the acting CEO of the Anti-Corruption Commission, and he had to do his job. And it is Parliament that requested him to come and give evidence, Madam Speaker. He didn't come on his own volition. So, Madam Speaker, I want to urge members that this, as per the report of the Justice and Legal Affairs Committee, not my report, even though I'm a member of the committee, not the report of any other member here, the report of the committee that was given the mandate to go and inquire into the suitability of that candidate came back to this House with unanimously that this is the right person, he's qualified. Because I don't want to create here a trend where you're going to profile people and deny them jobs because I'm worried for my child. After I leave office, my child might be brought here looking for a job and you say, oh, this is another Junet son, he's from this community, that community. Myself, I don't represent my community. And I'm not interested in representing my community. And I will never do it. I am doing my 3rd term. I have never been elected by my community. They will never elect me. I don't want them to elect me unless I'm running for president. When I want to run for president, they must elect me. That is a responsibility they must do. But when I want a member of parliament, I want to be a governor, I want to be a senator, I don't want their vote. I have other voters who are Christians, who are non-Somalis, who are Kenyans, who know what democracy is, who know what Kenya is, who know what cohesion is, who know what people living together is, Mr. Speaker. Not like my community ancestral, who people fighting over small things, over constituencies and municipalities, Madam Speaker.
What is out of order?
Madam Speaker, is it in order for the Honorable Junet? And I do know, me and him, originally, we come from Mandera. Originally. That's our birthplace. The person who has the first right over you is the person who has mentored you, the person who has taken you through the process until you become something that anybody will be very proud of. So Mzee Sheikh Noh and my good aunt and everybody else who mentored Junet at his tender age, proudly, let me finish. Proudly,
Honorable Kainan, order.
Until the point of order is this.
Order, Honorable Kainan.
Can I finish?
Order.
Can I finish?
Order, Honorable Kainan.
I'm coming to something.
I think you have already spoken to this motion. Honorable Junet has described his voters. I don't think anything is out of order at all.
Can I finish?
At all.
Junet, is he in order? And this is the point. He is elected by the good people of Migori. That we appreciate. But he's also a product of a very good community called the Somali community.
Honorable Adan, Honorable Kainan. Out of order
totally. Is he in order to say that he's not their vote when they have been part and parcel of the making of the good Junet?
Out of order. You're out of order, Honorable Kainan. You have already, I think Honorable Junet was very clear. He has not denied his heritage. Yeah. He has only described his voters, which is totally acceptable. What is out of order, Honorable? What would be out of order, Honorable?
No, I am still on Honorable Junet, Honorable Speaker, because Honorable Junet has stated that he does not need votes from his people. Honorable Speaker, Honorable Junet has been voted by all the communities that live in Migori, including the Somali community. So which people was it? I wanted him to clarify, Honorable Speaker, that which particular people was he calling his people and not his people? Who are not his people? Who are not his people?
Honorable Junet, you have heard the 2 points of order.
Madam Speaker, let me respond to both of them. Madam Speaker, first.
Do you want to be informed by Honorable Member for Buri? Honorable Rindikiri. Give him the microphone.
What Honorable Junet is saying, he is not going to seek for elective position in Mandela, where he came from. If I got it right, and I'm sure that was he was implying. You will not go to Mandela, you will not go to where you belong to. Honorable